Hello, fellow travelers!
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel
Travel
and Tour TV. Welcome in to this last Wednesday before
Mexico!
Yes! We're getting there.
I'm so excited. I've been packing today. I've been doing all kinds of stuff. I've been arranging excursions.
I think you can tell that Kimberly might be just a little bit excited for the upcoming trip.
I can't wait to see everybody.
Oh, yes, it's going to be amazing.
I saw Dewey in here, and I'm going to see Dewey when we get there.
Okay, well, before we get there, let's go through the comments, shall we? We got a very active chat already.
Which is great.
With the first fellow traveler already making herself known around an hour ago. That's fantastic. Welcome in, Anne. Awesome to have you with us once again. Anne Hadley, long-standing fellow traveler. I see our moderator, Anthony Gator Simone, is in the house as well. Welcome back, my friend. I have seen that you have been traveling recently once again, which is awesome. It's good to see that you're able to go out there and actually get to see some places other than the confines of your own home.
Yes.
So let's give Anthony the welcome he deserves. There we go. And then from the RV community, look who is in the house here. Bill and Nancy from Thin Blue Lane RV Live. Welcome in, guys. Welcome back, I should say.
Yes.
Because we are noticing that you are coming back more and more often, which is awesome.
Glad.
Which is awesome. So welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. Dewey Ski is in the house as well. Good afternoon from sunny San Diego. Oh, look how Dewey is rubbing that in everyone's face in here.
Yeah, freezing my butt off here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, here, look what Anne is saying to him. Yeah, it was sunny here today, but only 21 degrees.
Same here. It was nice and sunny. And we were looking, because Neil was looking outside and doing the whole debate, should I or should I not take Eddie to the park? We don't say that word real loud in our house.
No. P-A-R-K, no.
He knows how to spell it now. Look at
I think he already knows.
Look.
Yeah, he's a little rascal. He spelled it
and he came over.
Yes.
But it was just too cold.
It really was. Mr. Joker from England all the way is also in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Awesome to have you in here once again as well. Mr. Joker from the UK, from the gaming community. According to Dewey, where he is, it's a balmy 63.
It's only 63. Wow.
Only 63, right, Dewey? Yeah. What is 63?
Well, no, California.
I think a lot of fellow travelers. Well, it depends on where you are, but I think a lot of fellow travelers in here would actually really sign for that 63 degrees.
You know what? I actually like touring if you're like doing cities and things around between 63 and 73 degrees.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Because I don't like to have to wear a big coat.
Yeah.
And I don't like the sun beating down on me too much.
And even says, I'll take 63, you'll take our snow.
Yeah.
Well, we've
had ice.
Yeah, actually quite a lot. But the thing is, it seems like every time there's a little bit less snow, there keeps coming more snow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily against snow, so it's fine by me. Let's see here. Dewey says, I think I would be booted out of California if I brought them such nasty stuff.
Yes.
Dewey apparently looking forward to more sunshine when he comes to Mexico. Looks like Bill and Nancy are also down in Florida where the sun shines pretty much year round. There you go.
70 there.
And
wow.
Where they are, the 70 degrees, partly cloudy with low of 67 tonight.
Oh my goodness. You
67. You know how many people in the north would actually get their swimming gear out?
You poor things. Yeah, 67. Weren't me and you ain't even wearing a coat.
And can hardly believe that 70 degrees. Nice. I'll just have to wait for warmer weather here in New York. Yeah. Here in Pennsylvania, it is not much different. And it has been very, very cold, particularly when the wind starts picking up. Dewey says it will get all the way down to 48
That's
tonight.
Pretty cold
here.
For there, I think. Isn't it, Dewey?
Again, it really depends on where you are, though. Because if you go to like San Francisco, that is not that warm usually due to its geographic location. Hey, Cheryl and Ed are in the house from Travels with Cheryl and Ed. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back in the International Travels Hangout. What?
You almost hit me in the face.
I learned that from you. You actually hit me on camera during our live.
I didn't hit you. I just tapped you.
Quit tapping me. And then our Duchess of Drinks is in the house. The flags actually do not really show up for us, but I see a lot of MX, and that can only be one thing. Yes, indeed, Megan, we are getting ever closer to our trip in Mexico. As a matter of fact,
I get to see them.
The day after tomorrow, we can say that the day after tomorrow we're in Mexico. That's kind of how we're looking at it.
How he looks.
So. Well, yeah, okay, how I am. Fine, Kimberly, fine. Anyways, let's give our Duchess of Drinks a big welcome. And then the other day after that. Then we will be in Mexico too, yes.
Yes.
Big welcome once again to our Duchess of Drinks, Megan Morris, moderator here in the International Travelers Hangout. I see Texans who travel in our house, Heather and Dawn, where it is in Texas out there where they are, it's 32 and it feels like 23.
You're getting some wild weather in Texas.
Oh
my goodness.
Actually, I'm going to give a little bit of a hint about something that involves Texas that we will be showing to you later on in our live stream. Because we came across a video that one of our fellow travelers had about what's going on in Texas for those who dare to hit the road and actually try to do some traveling. So stay tuned for that.
I actually heard that parts of Texas, for the first time in history, have winter weather advisories.
For the first time in history?
First time. Some of these spots, it's the first time in history they've ever had it.
Yeah, well, these are some really crazy days we're living in nowadays. Last year, the whole pandemic broke out, which is still ongoing. Now we're having first-time winter weather advisories in states that are complete strangers to that.
Hey, Megan, how's the weather looking for Mexico? Because what I was seeing, it was nice, but it wasn't real hot. So you tell me what it's doing, but I haven't looked today.
Right. Looks like Bill and Nancy are showing off their Spanish skills here. That is awesome. And I see the Tyler Show is in the house.
Tyler.
Hey, Tyler, what's going on? Glad to have you back with us. The Tyler Show, great channel that has been going back with us for a good bit at this point.
Beginning.
Yeah, exactly. I see that Deb Wright is in the house.
Deb.
Hey, Deb, what's going on? Deb Wright, long-standing supporter of our channel and of the To Travel and Tour community. Then also in the house we have Jimmy Cole. Hey, how are you doing today? We're doing great, Jim. We have been looking forward to this live stream today, and it seems like we're getting a relatively full house pretty early on, so that's a good sign, and that makes it only better. So what about yourself? How have you been? Let's see. Bill Nancy, estar felices y emocionados por su viaje a México. So basically asking if we're happy and emotional about our trip that's coming up to Mexico. I certainly am excited, but nothing near what Kimberly is like at this point. It seems like every day we're getting closer to that trip to Mexico. Kimberly gets just a little bit more excited. And every time that I'm thinking that Kimberly can't possibly get more excited, I'm proven wrong.
Yes.
That is how that works. Jonathan Short from the Six Traveling Shorts in the house. Hey, welcome back, Jonathan. So might I point out that the Shorts were actually our last week's fellow traveler of the week. And while I'm mentioning that, let me point out to you that today, too, we will be announcing a new fellow traveler of the week. So that, too, is on today's program. Bill and Nancy, with a very nice comment there. You guys are a lot of fun. Well, hey, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's awful nice of you to say. Let's see, a bunch of meetings and greetings. Then all of a sudden, the chat jumps all the way to the bottom. Didn't mean to go that far. Oh, really? We have that many comments. Woo. All right, let's go past the meetings and greetings. And then where Jonathan is, it is 46 degrees, which is not really that bad. And then from Scotland all the way, got Graham Patterson in the house. Welcome in, Graham. Fantastic to have you with us, my friend. What's the temperature in
Scotland?
Yeah, let us know. Everyone is talking about how cold it is, or for those of you who are in Florida, they're mentioning how warm it is and seemingly rubbing that in the faces of those who are really shivering in the cold at this time. So what's he doing out there in Scotland?
Eddie?
Greg Carter is also in the house. No, Eddie is...
Well, doing something weird.
Okay, he's just being Eddie.
Come on, Eddie. What are you doing?
I'm sure we will be showing Eddie here shortly on screen as well. He seems to be aware that his screen time is coming up, so hang on. He will be here with us shortly.
You might come up with
Anyways, big welcome back to you, Greg Carter. Good to have you with us once again. What's Dewey saying here? That is one of the funny things here. People are feeling like they are freezing, and I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that the difference? I mean, it being known and said, Dewey, that you're from Illinois, which is particularly notorious for snow. Yeah, I'm sure this kind of feels like summer to you, the temperatures that they're having in California right now. As you can see, our travel mascot has arrived. Here is Eddie. Here is our little dog. And in case you have been wondering, well, what kind of breed exactly is Eddie? He is part Corgi. That's what we think anyways. And he's also,
you can really see the Corgi.
If you look at these little tiny black hairs on his ear, I'm not sure if it shows up on camera, but yeah, maybe against my finger. There you go. If you look at that, you can tell that actually there's also some papillon going on. Now, there is a particular name for that breed, which is known as a Corion. So we tried to Google Corion one time, and we basically got pictures of Eddie we didn't know we had. So yes, we're fairly certain that it is Corion.
Yeah, but he did come from a shelter, so.
Look at this, Bill and Nancy. Simple assault caught on camera. You guys know how often that has happened to me, that Kimberly just randomly decides to beat me up. I mean, it got so bad at one point that there came this hashtag became associated with our channel. Hashtag hit him again. And meanwhile, it's just Kimberly being sadistic. Ow! Why would you do that? You keep hitting me.
I petted Eddie.
I see also that the crazy Spaniard has joined us.
Hey
What's
there.
going on, YouTube? Minus the BE at the end, which is the characteristic greeting for the Visos. So Rafael's pointing out that editing in Mexico, that he's editing the Mexico video that he has to do a thumbnail, title, and tags, but he is working on the first longer vlog in a while. That's awesome. Yes, I remember you mentioning that earlier to me today on the WhatsApp, Rafael. That's awesome. So hopefully we'll see that shortly. Anyways, the Visos are a moderator in our channel and have been a moderator for quite some time. So let's give the Visos a nice and warm welcome. That's right. The Visos tuning in from the state of Oklahoma. Welcome back, amigos. Okay, before I move on, I see that we already have 24 in the chat, which is amazing after only 13 minutes in. So as a quick reminder, if you haven't done so yet, please do hit that thumbs up under the screen. If you are not yet connected with us, hit that red button as well. Turn that notification bell on because we have something going on every week on more than one occasion. Also, if you are not yet a member of the To Travel and Tour community, which is our Facebook page, if there's a moderator in the house that could maybe drop that link for us, we will be more than happy for you to join us. Let's see here. What else do we have? Cheryl and Ed are pointing out that it's a lovely 31 Fahrenheit in southern Jersey.
Oh, yes. That's south.
You know what? Yeah. A lovely 31
in southern Jersey.
I'm sensing a little bit of sarcasm there, Cheryl, and that's just a little bit of sarcasm.
It's lovely.
And is talking to Dewey here that she's wearing shorts too, but in the house. Yeah, that would make a big difference for sure. Let's see here. Looks like Bill and Nancy are actually from Dallas, but are in Florida right now. You know what? It seems like we've been picking up a nice amount of fellow travelers from Texas lately.
Yes.
It's awesome. Tell you what, I have been wanting to visit Texas for a long time at this point, and I never quite got around to it. But it's still on the planning, and I would really, really love to visit. I think it's a really cool state from what I've seen so far.
I want to go to New Orleans.
Bill and Nancy saying New Orleans. Yeah, that's...
I want to go to New Orleans in April.
In April?
Yes.
Why in April?
Because it's the Duchess's birthday.
Oh, okay. Bill and Nancy saying all Texas counties are under weather advisory for the first time ever. That is crazy. Global warming, apparently. Tyrannical Covers also in the house. Hey. Welcome in. And then from Life is Good Today, it is Elma tuning in. Hi, guys.
Mexico!
Almost time. Mexico. That's right. Welcome in, Elma.
I can't wait to see you.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
absolutely.
they're coming on my birthday.
Well, how about that for a birthday present?
I know.
That's great. Hey, if Ronnie is out there, Alma, please say hi to him from us. Let's see. Rafael saying here, yeah, don't remember having bad weather for so many days in a row for a long time. Record low temperatures. Hopefully Friday is going to be okay so we can drive to Denton, Texas. So it looks like there's really a lot about Texas this week.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. More meetings and greetings then in the chat. That is good. That's right. And by the way, guys, if you do happen to see someone in the chat you have that's just tuning in, please make sure you take those 2 seconds it takes to just say hi, because obviously we are a little bit behind in comments usually.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time they notice we notice them, they might already have left because they think we don't see them.
We're ignoring them, and we're not.
We try to include everyone
that's
that's in the chat. Everyone.
Did you see them cruising on my mind?
Let's see. Yeah, there's Cruising on My Mind with Dave. That is awesome. Welcome in, Dave. Glad to have you back with us here in the International Travelers Hangout once again. Dave, who last week got into the Travel Vlogger Spotlight with a really awesome small piece of footage about the view from the aft of a cruise ship.
Which is always amazing.
It always brings a smile to my face when I see videos like that. Let's see. Bill and Nancy with a question here. What part of Mexico are you going to? We will be heading to the Cancun area.
Actually, this time we are staying right in the hotel zone, which is, well, the second time technically that we've stayed in the hotel zone.
Strictly speaking, yes.
Because our last 2 trips we stayed in Playa del Carmen.
Yeah.
Well, the first time was technically Cancun, but really was Playa del Carmen. I mean, it was like on the border.
Right.
So, and then the next time it was actually Playa del Carmen, even though it was next door. So that tells you how much on the border the other resort was. But this time, and then as you all may know, we got the hurricane, and we ended up going with some other fellow travelers up to the hotel zone, and we had such a good time. So, and this opportunity presented itself, and things just kind of worked out. It was a really weird way everything worked out for this.
Yeah, but it did, and that is all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Travel Covers is asking a question. And Neil, are you not excited to be a pack mule? That is probably one of the very, very few aspects of the upcoming trip that I'm not excited about. No, you're absolutely right about that. Megan, then, with a response to the question you asked, Kimberly, it looks like it's in the low 80s right now in Mexico, but it won't be as humid as when we went in August or October. And also, there's less of a chance of rain. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Ravsky tuning in from the other channel. So basically the Visos have 2 channels. One is the Visos Travel, which is all related to travel, the travel adventures that the Visos do. And Ravsky is more about the Visos in daily life. They got some really funny videos there. For instance, like their dog doing a very goofy dance before she gets food. Think along those lines. It's really a neat channel. If you haven't checked it out, please make sure you do. And Rafsky has noticed that there is some Spanish going on in the chat. He goes, "Oh, español hoy, ¿cómo están todos?" Asking how everyone is doing. Nick D, oh my goodness, coming in with in traditional Nick way, classic Nick way, I would say. So no Cancun blizzard, Megan?
That would be bizarre.
A blizzard in Cancun. That is how you know.
Oh, you know what, though? If we are going to have a blizzard in Cancun, I will be very excited to be there to vlog it.
Yeah, that would be interesting for sure. Anyways, with Nick in the house, that means another moderator has joined us here in the International Travelers Hangout. So let's give the patron saint of international wildlife a warm welcome. Nick D from the state of Kentucky in the house, also known, like I said, as the International Patron Saint of Wildlife, which is a nickname that he earned in Mexico because he always made sure that all the coatis were fed. Let's see. Anthony, our moderator, throwing in a direct link to the To Travel and Tour community on the Facebook. Thank you so much for doing that. Tyrannical Covers pointing out that it is 37 degrees and fog out where he is in Texas. That's right. See how many people from Texas today. That is so awesome. That is really awesome. Greg Carter saying that it is 19 degrees in Indiana. Oh, that is cold. That is cold. Anthony reminding everyone to hit that like button for us. Thank you so much. I see Tyrannical Covers. Happy to see our little dog who's kind of laying down at this point, but he is still with us here. Daniel Fields in the house with several thumbs up. That's a nice way to come in, Daniel. Thank you so much. And welcome back, my friend. Awesome to have you in here. I'm sure Nancy will follow not long after you. For all I know, she might already have joined. And if she has, then a big and warm welcome back to her as well. Let's see here. Nancy says, so cute about our little dog here. I know, right? He's awesome.
Yeah, he's our little baby.
Magnificent Germany with Darian has joined us.
Yeah, he's
unable to say howdy, everyone. That's right. Darian is actually...
He's in Texas.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I saw something come past on the Facebook about that. Darian, how's your travel been going so far? Let us know. And, of course, a big warm welcome to you as well. Greg Carter, happy to see Eddie. Dewey says, when I saw pictures from home, I was very happy to be here in California.
I bet.
I bet you were, Dewey. I bet you were. Anthony also dropping the link to his own Facebook group. That's right. Anthony has also a Facebook group. It hasn't existed for that long. So if you haven't checked it out, just give it a little look. Glenn Miller in the house. Good evening. Hello, my love. This fantastic new video. I certainly could live in one of those little houses, even with the roof blown in. Hugs and love. Thank you so much, Glenn. And hey, big and warm welcome to you. With Glenn Miller in the house, I finally get to play their clip, which I really found an epic piece of music. Oh my God.
Watch this.
You're going to love this.
You're going to like it.
I would be very surprised if you wouldn't. So for our fellow travelers from the United Kingdom, so for Sarah and Glenn and Mr. Joker, if he is still there, and Graham Patterson, who is in Scotland, you all might appreciate this clip that we made for Sarah and Glenn from our fellow Triple T's, also known as Travel Tour Taste. Now let's see. No, I can. Oh, there they are. There we go. There you go. That is for our fellow Triple T's from the United Kingdom. We just couldn't help ourselves, guys. So forgive us.
It's amazing.
Let's see here. Glenn, now that you are here, my friend, I do want to say something because I know you got surgery coming up. I know that you have a lot going on at this time, which makes it only more so that we appreciate your presence here in the live stream today. So thank you so much for joining us. And we hope that everything is going well and you will only come out of this better than you went in. Rafael with the good old hashtag, hit him again. Triangle Cover saying hi to everyone in the chat. Looks like Rafael can't help himself, and so he needs to put it again in on his other channel as well. Dave says, part corgi, part sneaker neighbor dog. Yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from on that, Dave. Yeah. Triangle Cover says, Neil, those are love taps. Oh, those are love taps now. I see how it is. Look who's here. Mr. Curious also stopping in on the Wednesday. I stopped by with one of those thumbs up. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And welcome back to you here in the International Travelers Hangout. Bill and Nancy says that they punched the thumbs up on the way in. Thank you so much, guys. We really, really appreciate that. Rafael also dropping the link to our community here. Cheryl and Ed saying chance of more snow tonight as well. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't. A lot of people don't seem to like snow. Look at Bill and Nancy. Texas is normally nice.
I like that. That's good.
That is so funny. Hey, there is our own nautical nurse, Nancy. Welcome in, welcome in. And if Anthony is around, please say hi to him from us as well, Nancy. Thank you so much for tuning in our live stream today. And hey, guess what? Kimberly, what is the hashtag she's putting
Mexico?
in? Yes! Just a few more days,
And
Nancy.
don't forget, Nancy, Friday night, you and Dewey and Eric, and I think that's all that's going to be there to begin with.
Okay.
We will get you that link so that you can join our live stream and let us know how it is. So those of us who aren't there yet can see what we have to look forward to.
Exactly. Looks like Sarah is also tuning in on the main Travel Tour Taste channel. Thank you so much for coming, Sarah. Awesome to have you with us today. Sharonette saying we just booked for a group cruise out of New Orleans in 2023.
Wonderful.
Oh, there you go. Well, hopefully by 2023, cruising will be back up and running. More meanings and greetings then. Mr. Curious says, saying TTT, hello. Yes, there we go. We got you. We got you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. Curious. Nancy says, I'm driving, so I can only listen in, but won't be able to say hello. Greetings to all. All right, Nancy, so let me relay that message for you. Nancy says hi to everyone in the chat, guys, from Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Eddie, you're following.
And says, maybe wait a few days for Texas. The January Floggers Cruise in 2023 leaves from New Orleans. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's see. I'm sure that by the time that cruises will start up again from New Orleans, it should be going out of Texas too, because Galveston is a major cruise port. So, yeah, I'm sure that once cruising goes back up and running, Galveston will start playing a role again. So, Bill and Heather seem to be in favor of us visiting Texas. They go, yes, you people should visit Texas and check it out. Fall would be a nice time. Not right now, for sure. I figured as much. Let's see. More meetings and greetings. Lots of meetings and greetings. And
I think I'm addicted to kissing Eddie.
I think you are. Let's see. What else? Oh, boy. Really? That far behind?
He loves to get kisses. Ooh.
Okay. Then next, what do I see? Next, what do I see? Next, Rafael says, okay, render button pushed. Now turn back now. No turning back now. Oh, that is funny. Hey, look. We got Zambia represented in our live stream today. Christine Case in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Awesome to have you stop by once again, Christine. Let us know, how have you been lately? What has been going on? Christine, wishing everyone a happy new year.
Same to you.
Same to you. And thank you so much for stopping by. Christine, happy to be back. Hey, we're glad to have you back.
We're glad to have you.
Really are. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Big, big shout out to you. Greg says that he's also trying to dig himself out of the snow. Yeah, I think you and many others in here, Greg. There is Nancy. I figured she was going to be there. Hello, Nick, Kimberly, and Neil. I'm sure I'm sad we're not going to see you.
You know, I can still change that.
Kimberly is willing to change it up until the last second, probably.
If I can.
If once we're in the car trying to make our way to Baltimore, I'm sure that you can still call Kimberly and say, hey, you know, is there any chance? So you can still change your mind. Seems like Sarah and Glenn appreciated the Rule Britannia piece of music we added to their moderator clip. Oh my gosh, LOL epic. I figured you'd get a kick out of that. And there is Danny from Griswold Family Vacay. Hey, welcome in. Another fellow traveler from Oklahoma. That is where the visas are from as well. So let's see here. Griswolds. We have a clip for them too. They have been a moderator in our live stream. That's Griswold Family Vacay, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today, Danny. We appreciate it. Let's see. It's amazing with a capital A, says Sarah. Graham also appreciated that one. Mr. Curious goes, best clip ever. Love it. Glenn goes, hello, I love it. Ruby, Tanya, I was just saluting. All right, let's see. Bill and Nancy says, I want that welcome graphic unless it's proprietary. Oh, I see. Actually, I put the welcome graphic together that way. So I just basically went into my editing software and found some clips within the software and on places that are linked to the software, and then put it together. And then I actually found that version of Rule Britannia on Epidemic Sound,
which he uses.
I use epidemicsound.com all the time.
That's not free.
No,
you get a free month.
Exactly.
And he signed up for the free month.
Yes, exactly.
And then they charged him for the next month because he hadn't canceled it. And he's like, I'll just keep it.
Yeah, and it was well worth my while. I mean, there is a ton of variety on music there. Epidemic Sound, I think, what do I pay? $15 a month, something like that. It's not too bad. Particularly not for as much music as you get to pick from then. Glenn says, thanks so much, you beautiful too. Plus one woof woof. Yes, we have our little woof woof right here. And you're more than welcome, my friend. Let's see. Looks like we have some meetings and greetings among fellow travelers here that are not yet acquainted with each other. That is great to see. That's awesome. And says, they may be love taps, but don't give any to Kimberly. And Kimberly, not nice. See? There's people that understand what I'm going through.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real, for sure. All right, let's see. Christine says, if you want to learn or see more from Zambia, I got you. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And hey, I tell you what, Kimberly has been particularly interested in travel to Africa. So if that is ever happening,
we will let you know.
We will knock on your door. Yeah. Let's see. Nancy says, oh, sweet Eddie. Yeah, I know. He is awesome, huh? Bill says that Nancy says that the dinner is ready. Hugs, guys. Hey, thank you so much for joining us and enjoy your dinner. What do you have anyway for dinner? We're always curious what everyone is eating.
I made homemade chicken noodle soup yesterday.
That is so good. That came delicious. For sure. Anyways, Bill and Nancy, thank you so much for joining us today. And hopefully we'll see you Friday for our Night Owl edition. Christine saying thanks. Let's see. More meetings and greetings. Trenical Cover says, y'all visit Texas. Neil must do a 72-ounce steak and all the fixings challenge. Woo! That sounds like an awful big piece of meat. He's
a big eater, though. I bet you could do it.
Yeah, but you see, I'm not the kind of person who likes to eat just for the quantity. I like to eat because I like to eat.
Yeah, but you're also competitive.
Yeah, but when it comes to food, not so much. No, not when it comes to
food. If it's a contest and you could win.
Thin Blue Lane RV Live says that they want a welcome thingy like that. Oh, okay. Well, you see, we actually made things like these for our moderators in the live stream because they always do such a fantastic job keeping the chat clean of trolls and unwelcome persons that are out to cause trouble here. So yeah, that's how that happens. But hey, at some point in the future, if we're going to do memberships, then maybe we can do something like that. But that's for the future. We're nowhere near big enough for memberships. Eric goes, Mexico! Yes,
I know,
it's
we
coming.
Get to see Eric.
It's coming, Eric. First of all, welcome into you. And yes, you will be there for all the fun in Mexico as well. So we're going to have a fantastic time. So, that's the day after tomorrow. Yeah. So Eric can say right now that it is the day after tomorrow that he will be going to Mexico.
I know. That
is so awesome. Now, Eric, if I am not mistaken, isn't that like your first time traveling outside of the United States? Let me know if that's right.
I don't think so.
Hey, look. We got some neighbors in the house. 3 Souls Paranormal from Pittsburgh here. Welcome in, guys. Awesome to have you with us today. 3 Souls Paranormal. Bill and Nancy say it is proprietary. So cool. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. And they are familiar with Epidemic Sound. Okay, yeah, it's really an awesome site. The amount of music I managed to get off that site, it's incredible. The variety you can pick from, it gives your editing a whole new dimension.
And Neil spends time. I'll just
browse music.
He'll go down the rabbit hole of browsing music.
I've done that. Eric also seems to be starting to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, you won't escape that, Eric. You will do the same thing. Rafael says that he cannot live without Epidemic Sound. The problem is I cannot use it on my Ruffski channel. Oh, yeah, I suppose not. Because if you have an account with Epidemic Sound, it is linked to one certain channel on YouTube.
It should be linked to the person.
Yeah, but it's not. It's per channel. Shell and Ed are saying we used to have Epidemic Sound, but kept getting billing issues with our card fraud protection. Ooh,
oh, my.
I'm sorry to hear that. Dewey says, if you can't find something suitable on Epidemic Sound, you better learn to write your own. Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to, Dewey. That's a very,
that's good, Dewey.
Very perceptive indeed. Yes, for sure. Bill and Nancy are having barbecue chicken with egg rolls and fried rice. Oh, that sounds delicious. Sounds like you're in for a heck
We
of a
had
good
Chinese
meal.
the other day.
We did. Yeah, that was good. That
Yeah.
really hit the spot. Rafael says, I know you were working yesterday, but Google Egypt Brewery. Amazing. Egypt Brewery. Yeah, that sounds like something that's up my
Okay.
alley. So, yes, thank you so much for that hint, Rafael. Nancy says, I am making tamales, black beans, corn salsa, and rice for dinner. You're going
Okay.
to get a Kimberly.
Okay, tamales are like one of my favorite things in the world. And the idea of having homemade tamales, I could just come live with you, Nancy. I could just come live
Yeah,
with
just
you.
like that, huh? Three Souls Paranormal saying, with it being so cold here in Pittsburgh, I could use some soup. I'm sure you could.
It is cold here, huh?
But remember, there's a local joke that says that it is actually the winter that is the best season of the year to, be driving in Pittsburgh, because that's when all the potholes are filled with snow.
Yes, they're already filled in.
Yep. Three Souls Paranormal just had 3 dozen wings. You must have been hungry. Cheryl and Ed are making chili for dinner tonight. Ooh, good choice.
Chili's always good.
Choice. Mr. Curious saying, thanks for the smiles. Happy trails, you too. Hey, thank you so much. We really appreciate you stopping by, and we sure hope to see you again in here soon. Rafael going in moderator mode. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well as the red button if you are a new fellow traveler. That's right. If you haven't done so yet, hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate it. And if you're a new fellow traveler, allow us to welcome you by pushing that red button and becoming a new fellow traveler. And also, guys, if you think that there are some more fellow travelers interested in our live stream, feel free to share the live stream.
Oh, yeah, please do.
Dewey says that he's making sit
I don't know.
Sit with crab and shrimp sauce tonight with sauteed carrots and shallots.
Ooh. I don't know what that is, but it sounds good.
It sounds like a seafood meal, obviously, Dewey, and sounds like something Kimberly would be all about. Eric says that he has been to 4 countries in Europe and Canada. Okay, all right. Then I was mistaken. My apologies. But hey, Mexico means that you can add yet another country. So that's good. Actually, 5 countries it is, he says. Okay,
Yeah.
so even 5. There you go. Nice. Rafael says that he cooked tamales yesterday on the Instapot. Have you ever done that?
No.
That's not a bad idea.
I've never made homemade tamales.
Holy moly, look who's in the house.
I know this person.
Well, we both do. It is
Eric.
It is
Hey,
our
Eric.
very own Eric from West Virginia. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Or should I say Tavarish?
Yeah.
Like we have been greeting each other.
We'll be seeing you.
Yes, so here's what's going to happen, guys. When we drive down towards Baltimore on Saturday, we will actually be stopping somewhere, meet our friends from West Virginia, and go for something good to eat.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric here and his wife Annette will be joining us. So we're very much looking forward to seeing the 2 of them then. And hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Eric. That's really awesome.
Great to see you.
Nancy says, Kimberly, sorry, Costco made chicken tamales, but really good.
Okay, that's still good.
I think where we stand here, Nancy, is that Kimberly will take any tamale over no tamales at all.
I do
That's just
like
how it
tamales.
is. Trenical Cover says, Neil, you do the steak challenge, your meal is paid.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
I think he could do it.
Yeah, but 72 ounces, that
I
is an
think you can do
awful
it.
lot.
Yeah, you have to eat all the fixings with it too, don't you?
I would so imagine. Anne says that they had chili last night. Salmon tonight. Ooh, salmon is good.
You know, we all like food, don't we?
Look at Dewey. Sid was supposed to be caught.
That's very different.
Yeah, that is not exactly the same. Rafael says that the video views dropped to nothing now. We're still climbing. I hope to get into that action. Okay. So
Okay, what is it at? I don't even know where we're at right
it's like
now.
3,700 or something.
Okay, that was a while ago. We're not exactly sure what is going on with our one video.
No. So here's what happened.
I
Maybe-
know what it is.
what?
I know what it is. It's because Eric's leg is in it.
Oh, okay. I suppose, yeah. That little half cameo that he
Yeah,
did.
just a little tiny, just his leg.
Yeah, but anyways,
That did it.
let me explain here what happened. So you may all know that we posted a new vlog not too long ago. It was about the Castleman's River Bridge in Maryland and the adjacent Spruce Forest Artisan Village. And we didn't think too much of it. And at first, it seemed like the video was actually going to kind of tank. It got just a few views left and right. We didn't think too much of it. And next thing you know, the amount of views kind of starts exploding.
Skyrocketing.
At least for our standards, all the way to, the 3,700 views that it has at this point in time.
I mean...
And we had absolutely no clue why.
No,
we still don't. The only thing that I could see in the statistics was that YouTube advertising was the biggest by far traffic source at like 98% or something crazy like that. But the truth of the matter is,
YouTube advertising.
No. So where does this come from? It must be a glitch.
It had more views in one day than us in the hurricane.
Yeah, I really don't.
It makes no sense.
No.
I mean, it's good.
It doesn't. Anyway, Stranical Cover says, yes, Kimberly, and we all can watch. Oh, me doing that challenge, huh? Ravel says, let Kim say it, please. Want to laugh a little. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, God.
Kimberly, go ahead.
What
is
it
that called, that village?
I don't know. Mexico. What was it? Spruce Village.
Spruce Artisan Forest Village.
Spruce Artisan Forest Village.
There you go.
Yay!
You got it. You've been practicing, haven't you?
No.
Ah. Nick says Neil could finish the 72-ounce steak, but lose the challenge with one cheese cube that comes with it. Yes. Yeah, you're not wrong, Nick.
I don't know.
Not wrong.
I'm going to say this. He is extremely competitive. And if there was somebody else sitting there that he had to beat, and they just ate that whole 72-ounce steak, and it came down to that one piece of cheese, he would eat it. He would throw up, but he would eat it.
No, you're wrong.
He would eat it.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't.
Oh, he gets it. Oh, my God. You're competing. You would eat it.
There are some things that I'm not competitive with, Kimberly, and I think you're just going to have to be at peace with that. Anne was asking, was that the one with the blooper in it? Yes, the very same. The very same. Daniel says they were trying to suck you in to buy YouTube advertising. Yeah, that could be an explanation for all I know.
I mean, it's just like...
Eric says, I was there, so that's why. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, that half cameo that you did, Eric, might very well have been it then. Look who's also here from the RV community. Runaway RV Nesters here from freezing Texas.
Yes.
Wow. Hey, thanks so much for joining us today. And yeah, it is indeed not too pretty out in Texas as far as traffic and weather is concerned for what we have understood. Anne says that she watched it, but she forgot. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. And it seems like I'm caught up with the comments.
You are.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So while we're still discussing about all that's going on in Texas, let us tell you a little bit about what we saw that happened. Oh, that is if my mouse cooperates.
Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm somewhere out here. Like right here. So it is time for the Travel Vlogger Spotlight.
Yeah.
All right, time for Travel Vlogger Spotlight, guys. So for those of you who are not really familiar with what that is, it is a way for us to put another channel, another creator in the spotlight with a video that typically hasn't gotten that many views yet. So for today, we found a video that is very much linked to what we have been discussing so far in the chat.
Where is it?
It's a video by Nas and Rick Vlogs, and it is about a massive pile up of accidents in Texas. It's a short, fairly short video. It's under 2 minutes.
Is it a short?
No, it is. It doesn't classify as a short. It's not under 1 minute. But yeah, under 2 minutes. And the things that you see happening here, they must have been recorded from a vehicle that was going the opposite direction. But it's like just one vehicle plowing into each other after another. It's just crazy. Trucks just almost going airborne pretty much. Just completely and utterly nuts. It's you can tell that they're not very much used to this kind of weather in Texas. Let's see. Oh, more comments coming in. Mr. Joker asking how everyone is doing. Triangle Cover says, my great nephew seen snow for the first time for him. He said, look, Santa brought us cold crap from the North Pole.
Aww.
That is funny. That is funny. Sarah and Glenn kind of like looking in awe at at that. Yeah, I guess
Check
I
it
captured.
out.
Yeah, check that video out. Nas and Rick, they're from Jamaica, by the way. Awesome fellow travelers. We met them, I think, a while back at this point, not in person, but in another live stream. They do live streams themselves too all the time. They're awesome folks.
They're very nice.
Yes. All right. Let's see. So what else do we have for you? Well, we actually have a little bit of a celebration today. A
little bit.
Because that video,
It went crazy.
I mean, it did go crazy. And guess what, guys? It was enough to cause this. Woo! All right.
Yay!
So we made it to
You should have had music.
50,000 views. Yeah, I know.
Why doesn't it have music?
Because
you
it
have
doesn't.
epidemic sound.
Yeah, but I didn't think it really needed music. I just wanted to share this with everyone.
Everything needs music.
No, it doesn't. I just wanted to share this real quick with everyone and take a moment to thank all of you here in the chat. And if you'll be catching the replay later on, to thank you as well. Or just no matter in which way you have been supporting us.
Yeah,
we just want you to know that we appreciate you and we thank you very much for all your support and helping us to get there. Let's see. Raphael says pickup truck owners in this part, they think they own the road. So when ice and snow happens, their manliness falls short.
Ooh.
We kind of have similar issues in this area, Raphael. It is not necessarily limited to your area alone. Getting some congratulations in from the Visos. Thank you so much. From Sarah and Glenn. Thanks, guys. We appreciate that. Duchess of Drinks. Thank you. Yes, we should have some drinks to that in Mexico. The Griswolds. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate that. And Cheryl Annette. Thank you. Cheryl Annette, then asking, you just got 50,000 views. What you going to do now? Work on 100,000?
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
Don't we go to Disney World?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't know. Should we go to Disney World?
Since when do you want to go to Disney all of a sudden?
Just
you
today.
never mentioned that.
Just today.
Why today?
I don't know.
Is this your 5 minutes of randomness?
Yes.
Anything else random you wish to say?
Do you really want me to?
No. No, that would probably be bad. I should probably not have asked that.
Really?
Maybe not. Cheryl Net says, well, you know, if you need something to celebrate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of celebrations at this point we're going to be having in Mexico. Ravel says, you can see Mickey on the Cancun streets. That's funny. Nick says, in Mexico, we'll have one drink for every view. Congrats. Woo!
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't know if that is a good idea, Nick. Tronical Covers congratulating us as well. Thank you for that. Daniel says, if you haven't done so yet, hit those thumbs up. Thank you for that reminder, Daniel. Way to go, says Dave. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. And then we are all caught up with the comments again.
Let's do the background.
Yeah, we haven't done that yet, but as you can see, we have yet another background today for the live stream. It looks very warm and sunny out there. I cannot see a single snowflake, so I will give the absolutely thrilling spoiler that it is a warmer place. Yeah, no one would have guessed that, I'm sure.
No.
So the question is, where is this? He goes, wait, what? My channel is much older. Anne says the background is water. Really, Anne?
Thank you, Anne.
But that's only partially true. Megan says Jamaica.
No.
Nick guesses Atlantic Ocean. Hey, look, Traveling with Nick P has joined us. Hey, guys, I've seen you on other chats, but I've never been in your life. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Nick P. Really appreciate you stopping by here. And hopefully you will enjoy our live stream. And since this is your first time in here, let me make you aware that you've entered a very interactive live stream. So what we do in here is actually have a conversation with everyone in the chat rather than just tell you one story after another. You will notice that we go over a lot of comments, so feel free to participate in the conversation and we'll be happy to single out your comments. Megan is now guessing Caribbean Sea.
Okay, we're going to talk about the land mass that is
Grand
there.
Turk, Gulf of Mexico. Cheryl Nett going, I'm pretty sure it is not Texas. You're right about that. Mexico, says Anne. So a lot of people are thinking it's Mexico. Well, guess what? It's not.
It's not.
No. No, it's not Mexico.
But we were here. When were we here?
What?
When were we here?
We're here right now.
No, the background.
Oh, I'm gonna say last year. Yeah, last year.
Was it February? Was this?
Not 100% sure. It might have been.
I don't know.
It might have been. Okay, let's see. What are we getting in for more guesses? Nick having already a good laugh in here. That's good. Anne is guessing St. Lucia and Puerto Rico. 2 shots fired there, but no, they're both missers.
Puerto Rico. You don't see the water system.
Here we go again with the water system. Megan guessing Grand Turk. No, it is not that. Danny, I guess Branson.
No.
I don't know, unless they have a certain attraction that makes you, kind of imagine this area. Mm-hmm. Bahamas, no. Switzerland, no. Yeah. Germany, no. Hey, Luke, not a fellow traveler from Texas, the art of RVing. Welcome in, guys. Good to have you in here.
Well, you know what? We're getting so many people from Texas today because it's too snowy and cold to go outside. They're snowed in.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Ooh. Anyways, thank you so much for showing up the art of RVing from the RV community. Nick P thinks Hawaii. Cuba is mentioned. No.
Uh-huh.
Look
at this.
Guess who got it?
Yeah.
Heather and Donna running with it. Costa Rica.
And you know
very,
what that
very
means?
good.
You know what that means, Heather and Donna?
They get to get them.
You get 1,000,000 points, and you can only get the 1,000,000 points in Mexico.
Exactly.
And I will see you in Mexico.
Yes. So those 1,000,000 points are going home with you.
Yeah.
Or unless you redeem them right there.
Well, yeah, because you can redeem them for 1 drink at the bar.
Yep. So congratulations to Heather and Dawn for guessing the background right. This is indeed Costa Rica. And
I liked Costa Rica very much, actually. Didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful there. I just wish we would have spent a little bit more time there.
I would like to go to a resort in Costa Rica eventually. Right now it's not open. But once it is, I would like to go there and spend some extra time.
Yes, that would be good for sure. But yes, this is a picture that we took from our cruise ship when it stopped in Costa Rica. And yeah, we thought it was a pretty nice shot. So for today, it became the background. All right, let's see what the other guesses were. St. Kitts, Cheryl and Ed, row 10, Megan. Anne was trying to narrow it down.
It's not Europe.
No, not St. Martin. Oh, that's not a bad guess, Raphael, because St. Martin is also rather filled with hills and nice coast and everything. Not Seattle, no, it sure wasn't. Colombia, no. Honduras, no, it looks like really Heather and Dawn were the only ones with Costa Rica this time. Wow. Raphael goes, you better get the certificate ready for those points.
I know.
Yep. Heather and Dawn, yay, so excited to redeem our points in
Mexico.
We love Costa Rica too.
Yeah, nice
so you've
place,
been there as well.
it?
That's nice, yeah. Kimberly, maybe you can tell a little bit about the excursions we did there.
What did we do?
Really? You don't remember?
I remember I liked it, and I remember that we went out. Oh, we went on that train.
Yeah.
And we went on the boat.
Yeah.
And we got to see all the wildlife.
Yes, exactly.
That was really nice.
With the Howler monkeys.
Yes,
remember?
They were great.
I don't know. Have any of you ever experienced Howler monkeys in the wild? They're hysterical. All right, let's see. Nick P says Texas can't handle the snow and cold like my state can. I'm up near Minneapolis. Feel sorry for y'all. My family near Dallas has numerous busted pipes and no power.
Oh my God. I know it's a disaster there from what
I can imagine that Minneapolis is far better prepared because, yeah, that must be really freezing cold right now. Woo.
This is for Heather, the Texans who travel. What is it looking like as far as your flights go right now?
Yeah, there is that.
Because
to think about.
I know I've seen some advisories and things for the next day or two.
Really?
But yeah.
Oh boy. Rafael says, it's the coast tasty in Costa Rica, or is it more like wealthy coast? Aha, good question, Rafael. But
I don't understand.
Okay. Costa Rica, it translates to rich coast.
Okay.
So Rafael's wondering, is it because the coast is tasty? It's a play on words.
Okay.
I would have to guess, though, Rafael, more tasty than wealthy. Dewey says, the background in my logo is a sunrise as we approach Costa Rica on my last cruise. Oh, really? That's cool. Nice. Tell you what, we have a sunset picture somewhere from Costa Rica, and that came really nice, too. Jeffrey Resendi's in the house. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome in. Did you see the picture I posted today in your Facebook group? I actually did, Jeffrey. That came really good. So if you're not familiar with Jeffrey's photography, he is a specialist in capturing sunrises and sunsets. And from time to time, he will post beautiful pictures in our Facebook group. Nick P says that here the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport was closed today. All the way closed. Woo! That's serious. That's a big airport, too, to close as well. Art of RVing saying that they live in East Texas, and this snow and ice is so alarming to us, it is hard for us to understand how to function in so many ways. Yeah. I bet. Oh, boy. Look at this. Howler monkey in the wild is what Megan calls me when I go out in public. That is funny.
That's good.
That is funny. Rafael says, yeah, they've been doing rolling blackouts here, so I'm praying it does not happen in my house. Pool's frozen, and I don't want the pumps to stop working because my pipes. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Megan would say that is a no bueno.
Yeah.
Megan goes, only when you go rogue, Nick. That is so funny. All right. So, what else do we have on the program? We did guess the background. We did Travel Vlogger Spotlight. We shared with you our milestone that we hit.
Fellow Traveler of the Week.
But we have not done Fellow Traveler of the Week yet. And I do believe they're in the chat.
Are they?
So, we'll find out if they still are.
We'll see if they still are in the chat.
We do have a new Fellow Traveler of the Week. And there we go. All right. Graham Patterson from Scotland all the way. Congratulations on becoming Fellow Traveler of the Week. So what does this mean for you? You'll be featured on the main page of our channel for a full 7 days. So, yeah, we have noticed that you have been really stepping it up in terms of watching our content, being very supportive, and you have been with us for quite some time. So we thought this would be nothing but a fitting tribute to you and your channel. So congratulations to Graham Patterson. There we go. There he is. Hey, you're most welcome, my friend. You are absolutely most welcome. So also congratulations coming in from the Griswolds, from Raphael, from Cheryl and Ed. I see another comment here from Nick P coming in. I've only cruised once overnight from Harwich, England to Hook of Holland. Oh, I'm familiar with that. I know where that is. In the Netherlands, it was on a ferry that was pretty much a cruise ship. So cool, you don't even feel the ocean. It was Stena Line. That's incredible, and particularly consider the fact that the North Sea, which you would have been crossing, is not exactly quiet. It's not the most, it's not the largest sea in the world, but it is for sure not the most quiet sea.
The one day I got to go to the North Sea, to the beach, the day after Christmas. You took me, remember?
Yes.
I was so awesome because
usually you don't get to see a sea in the winter.
Yeah. I mean, if I see ocean, it's like tropical. So North Sea wasn't something I had ever really experienced before. And I had on this big heavy coat and all of this. And we drove and we get out of the car, and I'm like walking on sand in my boots with my big coat on. And there were some people from the Polar Bear Club that were jumping in the water.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, thank you. So some more responses coming in. Nick says, congrats, Graham. You're now obligated to go to Mexico with us. I'm sure Graham would if he could.
Yeah.
Heather and Dawn answering the question
Good.
that was asked to them. Flights on Saturday are looking good so far. We'll keep an eye on it. But more so worried about driving to Dallas-Fort Worth on Friday. Yeah,
So
I can
you've done
imagine.
the same thing we do is, do you drive and stay and then fly? Because that's what we do.
Yeah. We found that is in the end a better value. Graham, thanking everyone. Hey, you're most welcome. Greg Carter congratulating him. Runaway of Venus are saying that they want to be in Florida about yesterday. Yeah. So do you guys, when do you guys plan on leaving Texas again? Heather and Don saying that the Howler monkeys in Costa Rica are so amazing. Scared Don to death the first time you heard them.
It can be alarming, huh?
That is so funny, yeah. The Howler monkeys, indeed, they make a very ferocious sound that maybe
that's what
throwing
they're
you
trying
off
to
at
do.
first. But they're all about intimidating. It isn't like they're really violent or anything. Runaway RV Nesters giving us some thumbs up there. Thank you so much. Cheryl saying, I was in the North Atlantic while in the Navy. That has some rough water. Oh, yes. You get to the northern parts like that? I can imagine. Nick P saying, I was following the footsteps of my ancestors, the pilgrims who came to America on the Mayflower. So I followed the origin location, England and the Netherlands. So cool to do ancestry travel. Wow.
It is.
Yeah, that is, you know what? That is technically a reason for traveling too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And a big
There's
one.
whole tours that do that.
I bet. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Must have been a very interesting trip, Nick. Rafael says, hey, no matter how cold it is, I have to dip my toes in the water every time I go to Rica. I miss the ocean breeze so much.
I bet.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, Vigo is, for those of you who are not aware, it is a city in Spain, or as Spain, as Rafael would say it, right at the northwestern coast of the country. And yeah, Rafael obviously likes the coast there. Heather and Don saying, yes, drive, stay, and fly like you do. Yeah, smart. Good way to go. Eric saying, weather here in Louisiana has been bad too. Yeah, that's what I saw on the forecast, Eric. That's what I saw. It doesn't look too good at all. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys are even due to get some tornado warnings. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is, and the thing is, it isn't really tornado season.
Yeah.
Which makes it all the more weird why that is the way it is. Runaway of Venus is saying that they got power now, but they hope it stays. Yes, that would be good for sure. Let's see. I see some meetings, some greetings. That's always good. And then we are caught up once again. All right, good deal. So quick reminder for everyone that has just come in to hit those thumbs up for us. We would really appreciate it. And if you are not yet familiar with our channel, we invite you to hit the red button too. Hit that notification bell as well while you're at it.
Because we're going to be doing stuff from Mexico.
Yes, exactly. On the ground, we plan on going live on the ground as well. So that way you stay up to date with everything that is going on here. Let's see, what is Nick P saying here? The most moving places in Europe for me was the Anne Frank house and the beaches of Normandy from D-Day. Yeah. I can imagine. You know what? There are some places in Germany too that you may want to check out if that is if those are destinations of your interest. I mean, I'll never forget if you cross the old former border from Western Germany into Eastern Germany. There is a former border post there technically that is now abandoned and has been turned into a museum. But the things that were ongoing there, that's just crazy, absolutely crazy. So if you like history and you know all that stuff, then that's definitely a spot for you to stop. Eric says that he never lost power, but most of his neighborhood did.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you got away with that one then. Yeah, many people... from what we have been reading in the news and everything, these winter storms have been impacting a lot of people. Meanwhile, I am dispensing groceries at Walmart,
I know.
like on a hill that gets windy from time to time.
Good
It's
baby.
not always fun, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Nick P says Germany is definitely in my future, but I have, of course, given up any hope of international travel for now. Yeah,
Yeah, Europe travel is just not happening right now.
Right now, no. Right now, no.
We're very glad to be going to Mexico.
I still have good hopes that the second half of this year that we will start seeing more and more travel coming about once again. So don't lose hope altogether, but at the same time, of course, it's good to stay realistic in what you can do. Runaway of Venus is saying that they like Costa Rica because you can drink the water there.
You can in Jamaica as well.
Jamaica is another one, and they actually explained to us why, because they got a whole bunch of
the rivers.
Yeah, well, waterfalls.
Yeah, fresh running water.
They got fresh running water, so they basically have their own sources of fresh water right there, which I thought was a very interesting fun fact about Jamaica.
You know, I wonder if that has... Okay, I absolutely love Jamaican coffee. I love it.
The Blue Mountain coffee is a very tough one to defeat.
And I'm wondering, too, if it's because of that fresh water source that they make the coffee with. You know what I'm saying? The combination of that wonderful coffee and then that good water.
It could be. I mean, just like when... I'm sure the same applies to beer. If you're brewing beer with like fresh spring water from like a mountain or something, then yes, that's going to make a difference. And I would assume that the same goes for coffee because of it.
Okay, years and years ago, when I was in college, there was a teacher. Okay, I took French for like 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes. But anyways, she was in France, and she was telling the class about this story. And at the time, Rolling Rock beer was popular in France.
Between parentheses, that's like our house beer.
Yeah, it's our house beer, and it was originally brewed just up the street from us. But but apparently in Paris or in France, she saw the advertisements for the Rolling Rock beer, and they showed the Laurel Mountains, and they showed like snow-capped mountains and clear running streams and all this. And meanwhile, it's just up here in this little town up by us in Latrobe, and which looks nothing like those pictures. But I just thought that was funny. The advertising and the marketing.
Yep. Shell and Ed here are saying there are some real interesting tours at Grand Circle Travel.
Okay.
Good to know. Thank you so much for the advice. Triangle Cover saying that he stockpiled before the storm. Oh, I'm sure you're not the only one who did that.
Yeah, we're having trouble getting rock salt.
Yep. Eric says that he's hoping for a Baltic trip plus Iceland in October. Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
That'd be great.
That would be very nice. Runaway of Venus is asking, did you get the pic I sent with the ladies in the kiddie pool? I do not believe we did. Did you send it to twotravelandtour@gmail.com? Because if you did, I don't remember seeing it.
I didn't see it either.
And we do check that email pretty much on a daily basis. So let's see. The Art of RVing saying, hey guys, gotta go eat what my beautiful wife has so graciously cooked for me. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you for stopping.
It was great to have you on board today, and hopefully we will see you again shortly. Runaway of Venus is saying, it's not meant for extreme cold. Yeah, a lot of people are not fond of it. Nick says Jamaican coffee, maybe they're adding certain other ingredients.
Maybe because it's awesome.
You never know.
It's awesome. It had a little bit of an herbal taste.
Look at Danny here. If he drinks enough, won't notice the cold. Raphael says, Kim, did you use those 15 minutes of French in Paris? Oh, okay. Okay. Hey. Nathan Rita, what's up to Travel and Tour? Hey, thank you so much for joining us today, Nathan. What's going on with you, my friend? Welcome back here in the International Travelers Hangout. Raphael says that he's making crepes tonight. I hope they turn out good. Yes, that would be good.
What are you putting in them? I love crepes.
Knowing Raphael, I'm going to guess Nutella. Yeah, that is pretty much a no-brainer.
You have Nutella in your pocket?
In his pocket?
Remember in Mexico, he had Nutella in his pocket.
Oh, wow. That is so funny. Cheryl and Ed also saying, gotta go, getting ready for Ash Wednesday service. Thanks for the fun chat. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Really appreciate and enjoy your company in here. So we will see you back in here hopefully soon. Rafael confirming what we technically already knew. Yes, Nutella on crepes is a really, really good thing. But hey, if you can get your hands on vanilla sugar somehow.
You can buy it here.
Yeah, in our area, but I'm not 100% convinced you can buy it in any area. But if you can, you may want to try that on grapes sometime. That's a hint I'm giving you. That's really good, particularly if you get some maple syrup or chocolate syrup to go with that. That's delicious. Rafael says that he's also adding some strawberries to his crepes. Nice. That's good. Crepes do go together quite well with some fruit.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How do you feel about savory crepes?
No. Savory crepes, that is just wrong.
Now, I'm a big fan of cheese blintzes.
That is not a crepe.
It is. They're wrapped. It is. The outside is a crepe.
Okay, that doesn't count as a crepe. I disagree 250%.
And I like cheese blintzes, and I like to eat them with sour cream, and I like them with matzo ball soup.
No, thank you. Although I'm not familiar with matzo ball soup, you would have yet to try that.
You would eat that.
Eric says that he had ranch in his pocket in London. That is so funny. Wow.
I have a question.
All right. What is your question?
I was looking today. Well, I've been looking. We're all looking about cruising and when it's going to happen and how they're going to do it. And a lot of the cruise lines are saying now that they are going to require their workers to be vaccinated, which raises the question. A lot of these workers from all different countries, the vaccine isn't, say, flowing as easily in some of these places.
No.
Well, I mean, we're still having trouble getting it here. Now, do you think that somehow that the cruise lines are going to get the vaccine and start vaccinating their employees? Or is it going to be something like if they're registered in Malta, the Maltese government getting the vaccine and vaccinating the employees for them? I wonder how that's all going to work. Because, I mean, if they're coming from like India and they don't have a lot of vaccines there and they need vaccinated to work and you're not on the priority lists.
Yeah, that's going to get difficult.
Most of the workers are young and healthy.
Yeah. So let us know, guys. What do you think about that? In the meantime, I'm going to go over some more comments coming in. Nick P says, my favorite food from England is the sausage roll. So freaking delicious.
I like meat pies.
Those are
excellent.
Good.
I had one, and it had beef, and it had Stilton cheese in it.
Okay.
And little onions.
You had me until the Stilton cheese.
I ate that at the Borough Market.
Oh, Borough Market is awesome.
I mean, I didn't have any.
I mean, that is just a must go to in London every time you go, no matter how many times you visit it.
I didn't have no fork. I didn't have no knife. I just ate it.
Just like that. Rafael says that he remembers some crates with some of the pig blood after we killed it at the farm is one of the only animals you can eat every part. Really? Yeah, that doesn't sound very appetizing. Nick says, I'm getting vaccinated as soon as I can. I know I will need it if I ever want to go back to Europe again. Yeah, so you think it's
you think they're going to make it mandatory?
Yeah. Megan says, savory crepes are called galettes. Yum. See? No, not for me. Crepes should by definition be sweet. Anything sweet, really. Whether it is fruit or chocolate syrup or maple syrup or vanilla sugar or what?
Bellamini's.
Yeah, well, we got married. Okay, what about them?
They're not there anymore, which is very sad because we love them very much. But they made their manicotti instead of using noodles. It was manicotti filling in crepes with the sauce on it, and that was good. A crepe is a very, very diverse, very functional thing.
I suppose. But it's very diverse to me in that you can put different sweet things on it. All right. Eric says that he can't like English breakfast because he cannot get past the beans and half-cooked bacon. Yeah, then that is going to be problematic for you to go past an English breakfast, Eric. Runaway of Venus is saying when he is healed from his soldier surgeries.
Shoulder surgeries.
I have a feeling there is another part of the sentence coming.
Or we missed it.
Let me see here. Oh, let me scroll back. Maybe I did miss it. That happens sometimes. No. No, I managed to go over it. Let me see. Oh, okay. The extreme cold is killing him, right? Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, that's not a good combo. Nick says, I don't know if it will be mandatory, but I'm sure most countries may make it that way to be able to visit their land. My last trip that got put on hold was going to Ireland for the second time. Oh, there's another country that's on our list. And
we've only been through it.
Yeah, only at the Dublin airport. But other than that, we never really made it any further than that.
Is Eddie sleeping?
He kind of snoozing, dozing. So, okay. There was another topic you wanted to discuss.
Look at him, little eyes.
Yeah, I know. He's like sleeping.
What I want to discuss.
You said you knew. You didn't need to write it down.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking about. I wanted to talk about the vaccines. And also, I want to talk another thing about cruising. I remembered.
Okay.
You know why?
Well, what was it?
Because it's about Mexico.
Of course. If it is related to Mexico, you remember.
Okay. I was maybe kind of peeking at cruises. Maybe.
Okay. As in, for sure, she was peeking at cruises.
Just a little bit, because I miss them. I just miss cruising. I do like cruising a lot. And there was a cruise, and, I was looking at different things, and there's one in October, and it's Princess, and it goes out of California, and it does Mexico. And I thought to myself, if anything is going to be up and running, it may just be that, because Mexico is open. Now, I could see them having more trouble with, getting cruising up and going because of different islands being closed.
You see, I don't think so much the issue is the countries being open or not. It is more so the CDC preventing cruising.
I know that.
For whatever reason.
And that's why they've also talked about doing Cozumel as a home port.
Yeah, I remember that.
And start cruising out of Cozumel.
Yeah, there's been talk about that now. Yeah. And you know what? It would only be smart on part of Cozumel.
Yeah.
I mean, that would give their local economy a tremendous boost.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Definitely.
Yeah. Nick P says, I've only spent a weekend in Dublin. Most of that weekend was a blur. It's so fun to get drunk with the Irish in a pub in Ireland.
Yeah, I would definitely be doing that.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I can only imagine. That would have to have been quite an experience for you. So I take it you like Guinness then, huh? Daniel says, December 11th out of California to Mexico on Princess.
Are you booked on that?
Well, see, then that would... So that is still a possibility then for those cruises to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, I think cruising is canceled for like the first half of this year.
We're canceled through May now.
Through May.
They actually, for some reason, I think, which one was it? Norwegian hadn't officially canceled. Well, surprise, of course, they canceled May.
Yeah. Runaway of Venus is saying the cruise ships, some of them are leaning towards mandate vaccine for employees and passengers.
Yeah, I read that.
That's kind of like what we have been hearing about. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to work out, though. I mean, there's too many...
here's the thing.
Too many factors that play a huge role in whether or not that's going to work.
If they are going to do that, they're going to have to say that the vaccine is mandatory if you're eligible to receive it. Because there are people that have certain allergies that they cannot receive the vaccine.
Yeah.
Also, too, the current vaccines are not approved for children. So are they going to say just no children cruise? I don't think so. I think they're going to have to do it. If you're eligible to have the vaccine, you have to have it.
Daniel says that he is actually booked on that cruise.
Okay.
So December 11th, he is going to be on that cruise from California to Mexico. Travel Covers is awesome. To travel would be cool. Yes. And we hope that it is going to really open up here soon. Nick says, oh yeah, I have Irish ancestors. What? We froze?
We froze for a second. Are we back?
I think we're fine.
No, I saw us freeze.
Nick says, oh yeah, I have Irish ancestors, so it would be a cardinal sin to not like the Guinness.
Yes.
That would be.
I like it.
Out of the two of us, it is particularly Kimberly that is wild about the Guinness. I'm not as wild about it, but I can sure drink it. Blue Mountain Love. Yes, it's the altitude. Oh, is that what makes the difference in the flavor? That the altitude on which the coffee is grown. Well, it very well might be then. Daniel says that they're booked with Brett and Kimberly from Midlife Crazy on that December 11th. All right. Trina Cover says, if I get the vaccine, I will need to be hospitalized to get the antidote right away. Ooh.
Wow.
That doesn't sound too good. Megan says, Anthony, time for the question. I think it was already answered.
Yeah, because we're going to have soup.
Yeah, we're going to have those leftovers that we had.
Yeah, we're going to have soup. Well, I'm making new noodles because I don't put my noodles in my chicken soup. What I do is I make the noodles on the side and then I put them in the bowl and then I put the soup over them so that they don't suck up all the broth. And
smart plan.
And also gives us more room for the soup.
Now, see, I like to have crusty bread on the side with that, with some olive oil that I just dunk in. That is so good. That is so, so good. You just can't beat it. But yeah, soup is really a winter meal, though, in my opinion.
See, I'll eat soup year round.
I really like it more in the winter.
Oh, I saw something. Nick,
what did you see?
This is for Nick D.
Okay.
They have the good ramen at the resort that we're going to, but it's made with duck. How do you feel about that, Nick?
Duck.
It's made with duck.
Huh.
Because I was reading the Japanese restaurant menu today. And they had it, but it had duck.
Anthony says that he's having pizza for dinner. Are you? Good deal. Good deal. Kimberly actually made homemade pizza the other day. That was so good. She's really good at making homemade pizza. And all the toppings I wanted. How can you go wrong? Runaway Avina's listening to your Facebook group. Okay.
Okay. She sent it to the Facebook group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. That works. Megan says, oh, I missed that part, guys. What about snack, though? Do we have? Oh, actually, I had my crisp bread earlier.
Yeah, but
with
probably have yogurt.
Nutella and peanut butter. Yeah, well, aren't we through with the yogurt?
No, there's more yogurt, and then we just bought yogurt.
I thought
the cherry yogurt. How did you eat all that cherry yogurt?
I guess I forgot about that, but yeah, then yes, it would
and I have
probably be
mixed
yogurt.
berry.
Megan says that she's having salmon and a salad. Ooh,
that sounds nice.
There you go.
You know
what kind of salmon though, Megan? Is it smoked or is it just fried or what?
You know what I had for lunch?
What did you have for lunch?
This is gonna sound strange, but it was really, really good. I have pierogies in the freezer, and they are cheese and spinach pierogies. Really good.
Yeah, cheese.
And what I did was I sauteed them. And my son Spencer had bought for his bagels.
Might I make you aware that you're patting on the table all the time while you're only 1 foot away from the microphone?
I'm making noise. And my son Spencer had bought cream cheese with salmon, the salmon cream cheese. Well, and I thought, I had that with my pierogies. The salmon cream cheese with the pierogies. Oh my God, was that good?
Rather you than me.
That got me thinking, wouldn't that be a good meal to do smoked salmon, like the sliced smoked salmon, pierogies, and a nice hollandaise?
Wow.
Doesn't it sound good? Or is that just
No,
me?
that is just you, at least in my opinion. No, it's anything with cream cheese or whatever, that's a big no for me. Eric says, I'm okay with it, just gotta have seafood one day at least. Okay. Oh, we like seafood too.
Love seafood.
Yeah, for sure. Nick says, Megan, read me the menu. I approve of the ramen. Actually, I approve of soup every day of the year. Well, so you're with Kimberly on that one then. Let's see here. Looks like Eric is also having a salmon for dinner, but from Sprouts. All right. Megan then, sockeye salmon. I just broil it to a medium in the oven. Minimal dishes required.
Yes.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Yes, what would you cook for me? That is a perfectly valid question from Anne here. What would you make for me? Because I'm nowhere going near that.
I know.
So what would I eat?
Well, generally, I always make something that Neil likes. And what I'll do is if I have leftovers of something he likes, I will make something for me and Spencer and Allie that Neil wouldn't eat. So if we have, say, one serving of roast potatoes and whatever left, and that's not enough for the whole family for leftovers, I'll give that to Neil for dinner, and I'll make something that we all like that he wouldn't normally eat. That way everything gets eaten and everybody's happy.
That works. Let's see here. Then we're all caught up with the comments again.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, I know. It's, no, not quite like that.
See ya.
No,
Mexico!
Stop it. Stop it.
Jacob.
I see Jake is in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Neil's all about the chicken marsala and sweet potato pie. Yes, Jake. Yes. Speaking of which, when am I going to get that again?
Jacob's my son.
I could really go for chicken marsala and sweet potato pie. That sounds really good.
Actually, Friday night, Jacob is taking me out to dinner for my birthday and for his birthday, because his birthday is on Friday. So we'll be celebrating, me and him will be celebrating our birthdays, and we're going to the Nest in Jeanette.
You plan on vlogging that, don't you?
And I plan on vlogging it.
There you go.
So Jeanette is where me and Jake grew up. And I think it's going to, and I'm anxious to go. I haven't been to the Nest in quite some time. I think the last time we were at the Nest was for Jacob's 16th birthday. And that was some time ago. And when I was growing up, we used to go to the Nest a good bit. It's very good. And it's seafood and steak.
All right. Anne says, okay, wouldn't want Neil to go hungry.
Oh, believe me, he never goes hungry.
And I have to say this. I just really, really appreciate your concern for me that, I don't go hungry and that Kimberly shouldn't beat me like that. I really appreciate that. At least someone who recognizes the position I'm in.
Oh, Eric. He eats
tuna and spaghetti.
He likes that.
I actually like that.
Okay, you have to understand.
That's nice.
You have to understand. Like 25, 30 years ago, whatever the heck it was. I've known Eric pretty much my entire life. And he stopped over at my house, him and his wife, and I was making dinner, and I made dinner, and I had spaghetti. And one of the things that my family has done always is, especially during Lent, because I was raised Catholic, when you don't have meat, or because of religious reasons, or because you just didn't have money for meat, you put tuna in the spaghetti sauce and had tuna and spaghetti sauce with spaghetti. It was good. And I made that. And Eric, I kid you not, he's sitting there eating it. He's like, this is good, Kim. This is really good. Is this pork in here? And I said, no, it's tuna. He put down his fork and stopped eating. But meanwhile, he had already been eating it and saying how good it was. And then when he found out, and he does eat tuna. It's not that he doesn't eat tuna.
Oh, that's funny. All right, going over some more comments before we start wrapping it up in here. Let's have a look. And asking, what about me? Aren't you taking him? Yes. Well, guess what? I have to work. So that is not going to work out, unfortunately. Let's see. Nick says, happy birthday. Oh, he's going to be having a 30th in the fall, spending it with Darian in Georgia.
Oh,
that's
how
awesome.
Nice. Congratulations.
That's really awesome. Jay goes, it's classic Jeanette.
It is the Nest.
So some happy birthdays coming in there already. Jake says, tuna and spaghetti is no big deal today. Grandma put mushrooms in sauce after pepper passed my mouth dropped and didn't realize it was possible.
You have to understand, my dad didn't eat that at all. And right after he passed, my mom made spaghetti sauce and she put mushrooms in it. And Jacob's like, oh.
Nick says, tuna and spaghetti. I've never heard of that up here in the north. Well, it works, though. It's good.
My family... immigrated here.
Yeah.
From Italy. So, I think it's just something that they did.
Let's see. Anne says, never in my life has anyone put tuna in spaghetti sauce. So that is apparently not something that is countrywide the case. For sure, Megan. Consuming loads of spaghetti eyes. Oh, yeah. That's right. Darian is all about the spaghetti eyes. And I do believe he found a place in Georgia where you can get it. Yeah, I think he actually succeeded in that. Megan, then we're going to the new spaghetti eyes joint near Cincinnati Airport on Saturday. Wow, there you go. So you'll be having that too then. And Jake's saying it's poor Catholic Lent food.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so very quickly going to wrap it up here because Henny might already have started his live stream. For all we know, Henny from the Beats Live, that is. If there's a moderator in here who can drop the link to Henny's live stream in there. And let's do what we usually do on these Wednesdays. And that is to rate Henny's live stream and let him know that we're sending you over to his live stream. So what do we have coming up on Friday? We will be doing a Night Owl edition, but it's going to be a special Night Owl edition. It's going to be the night before Mexico. So, yeah, we will be having several fellow travelers, hopefully on screen, live on the ground in Mexico.
Possibly from the hot tubs.
Yeah, there's a chance of that. And that way we may be able to get a few first glimpses of what our resort is going to be like.
Oh, Henny changed nights.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nights.
Did he? I was not aware of that. Okay. But Anthony found a link somehow. I'm not sure what's going on. And well, see if Henny has one. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But Rafael also throws in the link. So I guess there is a link to go there. All right. So what else do we have going on? We do have some videos in the pipeline while in Mexico. Let me tell you about that.
Are we going to debut that one?
What?
Are you going to put the Bar 9 one up?
Yeah, well, I don't know when I'm going to do
tomorrow.
that. No. It's going to be way too much of a rush. Should. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. So anyways, we will be we plan on going live on the ground in Mexico, just like we have done before. And also while in Mexico, we will be celebrating the first year anniversary of our YouTube channel.
Yes.
And there's a special video I made for that occasion. So stay tuned for that as well. Okay. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us on this great Wednesday afternoon. It's been a great live stream, at least I think it was.
Yes.
You agree with that?
I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, it was great. If you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to hit those thumbs up on your way out. We would really appreciate it. It helps our live stream and therefore our channel. And just in case you're not yet subscribed to us, hit that red button, hit the notification bell so you stay tuned. And congrats once again to Graeme Patterson on becoming the next fellow traveler of the week. And Nas and Rick Vlogs, congrats on getting into our travel vlogger spotlight. And a special thank you to all of our moderators here in the live stream. All right, guys, until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.
Bye.
Bye.